Welcome back to another episode of Peaches and Tea. I'm here with Alexis from Wax That Hair, aka my pain in the ass sister. All right, so we're picking off from our last episode, which was your first episode. There was some kinks in there. I know everyone saw the stories where it was like, what the f are you doing?
Yeah, I'm a mess.
But for those who swiped up, all said they understand because they have little sisters. So
the shade.
Yeah, you give little sister energy. So before we jump into serious questions, I just want to loosen it up a little bit and ask you some random questions so that way you can't prepare yourself.
Oh, okay. That's the worst feeling ever. So vulnerable.
Okay. Everyone wants to know, what is the craziest thing a client has ever said during your Brazilian? You don't have to drop any names, but you got to drop the tea.
Said during a Brazilian? Oh, well, this is like TT. It's not like I got an infection from sleeping with somebody. This is like TT. Like, homegirl came to the suite and was like, Alexis, you have to show me how to, she's an older lady, and she's like, you have to show me how to deactivate my Wi-Fi. My boyfriend's trying to track me. And she ended up having like a side boyfriend from the current boyfriend. So in the middle of her wax appointment, I'm there showing her how to turn off her location, how to deactivate her watch from her tablet. Girls, what can we do? I was just so thrown into the situation. But I think that's been one of the craziest things that's ever happened to me as I'm waxing. Like, I would do anything for the girlies. Like, if you want me to hide a body, I probably would help do that.
No, that's crazy. Well, I had a girl, she was like, oh, you should offer happy endings. I was like, you're a girl. You want me to?
A girl?
Yeah, a girl said that to me. I'd be like, I know I'm pretty, but
okay.
but give me some grace. We also had another girl say, if I could take a picture for her, like after I was done, she was like, can you take a picture, like nice picture? And I was like, oh, and she was like, yeah, I'm going to send it to my boyfriend. And I'm like, oh, he's in the waiting room. She was like, no, that's my husband. And I was like,
you see, yeah, there's some tea out there. I think also, if you see like one of my first videos, one of my first clients, we were talking, and she was telling me like her boyfriend's a little kinky, and she even asked if she could take the wax strip to her man. And I was a new suite, I had all these little bags, so I had a little bag, and in my TikTok video I'm like, here you go, and I'm handing her her wax strip, her whole labia strip with the hair and everything, and she took it home to her man. So
see, those are things like, because I thought you were mentally retarded when you posted that TikTok. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a real thing.
I didn't know. I didn't know. Like, you need to give us backstories, because people are like, yo, your sister just giving their strips away. I was like, who knows what that girl does?
I should charge, because there's a market.
Well,
for this.
I'm going to like stamp this. No one can use this. I want to get into like business with my girls and start selling. Like, I want to sell the waxers panties that wax vaginas.
Yes. Ooh.
Think about how many men would buy that.
I think so many. In the beginning, I was telling my husband, man, an OnlyFans, like just kind of in the wax room where you can see it all. It's educational. It could be, kinky.
Nah.
It could be fantasy. Like, I feel like an OnlyFans would do so good.
Yeah, but you know how many guys would be like sitting there like touching themselves? I would just get icked out.
Oh, I mean,
see,
there's money.
You're into that weird stuff, not me.
I kind of am.
I put a price on what I'll do. I don't think you got.
Yeah, I'm gonna start charging.
I don't think you got a limit, kid. What's something clients think you're judging them for, but you actually don't care at all? Like, what's one of the things that you think your clients are like, is Alexa judging me?
Girl, okay. So we as waxers completely understand. You guys are in such a vulnerable situation, being completely exposed and opened. But at the end of the day, we're there to do a job. Like, we're in and we're out. Like, I'm not worried about if anything, I want to make sure I'm holding your skin tight. I'm applying correctly. I'm ripping correctly. That's all I'm thinking about. I don't care how you smell. I don't care what you have going on down there. I mean, obviously we want to run a clean facility. So if I do see something that draws a little bit of concern, I'll bring it to your attention. But for the most part, dude, we're just in and out. We're talking, we're listening to music. I don't even see the vagina.
Yeah,
You really don't even see it anymore. You just all you see is hair.
I told
Like
you.
you have a mission, and your mission is to take that hair off, and
Yeah.
that's it. That's what it's about.
It's crazy because I think people think like we're it's like we have them on like a pedestal, like this is the best vagina I've seen or the worst vagina. And I tell everyone like I've never ever seen a pretty vagina. I think all vaginas are ugly. And I just think a vagina is a vagina. Like, but if you like drop your pants, I'm like, oh, that's just a vagina. But if you drop your
Yeah,
shirt
yeah,
and I
yeah.
see some nipples, I'm freaking out. Like I can't stand to look at nipples. Like even when girls are breastfeeding, I'm like, bro, like what are we doing right now? But you show me your vagina, I'm fine.
We're cool. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
you and you're okay with showing it too. Like at our
Oh
Vegas
yeah.
trip, she blew my mind, by the way. On our Vegas trip, we're with Bush Bomb, and the lady, no name dropping, the lady is like, let me see, because Erica was about to go do a live demo, and she's like, let me see what we're working with, and Erica just pulls her pants out, and the girl's looking down. I'm like,
In
girl,
the
we're
middle of
in the
the
casino.
yeah, in the middle of the
Everybody's
casino.
around us. What are you doing?
Well, same
But
Kim had asked me when we were in the New York show. So imagine like we were in Vegas. So imagine that
it's
bigger
crazy.
at their
No,
booth. And she was like, you should let me wax your butt. And I was like, just drop my pants right at the booth. I was like, okay.
you know what's crazy too is that I think I do not like being vulnerable, right? It's the worst. That's why my husband, he can't handcuff me. That's not a thing. Like I do not like being vulnerable. I will not let anybody else wax me. My sister, I don't even let my
No.
sister down there. It's too much for me. That is like I can't. I
Why?
can't. So I have to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like it's like the golden vagina. Therefore, nobody can touch it. It's like a very. I don't know how the girlies who get on this bed do it. It's you're very brave to get on the bed and get waxed.
Damn, I'm gonna make a trip out there just to wax you.
No, I would. I don't think I would
Dude,
ever let
it'll be
you.
a perfect podcast. I'll mic you up. We'll put a
The
camera.
anxiety I am feeling.
Yo, you're hyperventilating and we didn't even get that part.
Oh my god,
Yo, you're out of control. Yo,
I'm
you're
blushing.
not real. It's just of a doctors have been down there. You had kids.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think I don't know. I guess that's why, right? Like the thing has it's been through some things down there, you know? So I don't
It's
know.
been through
Can
two.
we next
It's
question?
been through two kids down there. Social media, I feel like you struggle with, right? Like we talked about it
Oh
on
my
the
God, yes.
last podcast, like of being structured and how I'm so structured and you're kind of just winging in it wherever you can throw in a video. How do you feel
Yes.
social media has helped or hurt your business?
Social media, again, it's a double-edged sword, right? You have to really put yourself out there to really benefit or see the reward. I've actually met some genuine clients through social media.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but I mean a good handful, and they're repeat clients. And I've found that they'll search, waxing near me or waxing in my area, and that's how I come up on these videos. So learning those type of, I don't know what like the hashtags, I guess,
Hmm.
that work, or filter whatever the algorithm is. I think learning that stuff is important, but I also think putting yourself online is important, and that's where I do struggle, right? I struggle with kind of having a dialogue with my audience. I'm kind of more like, I'd rather you see me goofy, making mistakes, showing you that I'm a human,
Yeah.
rather than me sitting here and telling you, well, this is post and pre and you know care instructions for waxing. I just haven't mastered that portion
Yeah.
of
I
dialogue with my social media audience yet.
But I think there's a way to do both, right? You could show your like I think the way Janice does it, she's really good on social media. Love that girl to death. She is amazing. She films herself waxing people and she's just her true authentic self, but she's like
Yeah,
educating and waxing at the same time. So this shows more of your personality to show what your clients are getting into, right? Like you're trying to get new clients. So it's to show them what
right.
they're getting into and that this is just it's just waxing. Like it's nothing more than that. Like relax people.
Yeah,
Like It's just an open space for everyone. So I think like if you incorporate that, that's going to take you a lot further because I think in your area there's not a lot of like TikTok or social media waxers. Like I feel like
No, I feel like I think there's one like mainstream one. Like I hate to even say that there's like competition because I hate that I
no,
want to say, oh, she's my competitor or European Wax Center is my competitor. What That's not the case. Like she may have a bigger audience, she may have been around longer, whatever the case may be. I get a lot of messages talking about, well, I can get this service on Groupon.
mhm,
Like, how do you get these clients that aren't looking for discounts? I guess my issue is that you can now go almost to any salon and get waxed, right? Like what would make me stand apart or set how can I make myself stand apart from those other salons? And the only way to do that is through social media to get them to learn that I'm circling back. I'm getting back to it. Is to get them to learn my
yeah.
personality. And but I have to post. I
But
have to be on there. I have to be vulnerable.
you also have to show your before and afters because as much as I hate to say this, I'm very true with my clients or people who message me and DM me. I'm a very like I don't sugarcoat. I don't even sugarcoat with your kids. Like I'm
Right.
very like blunt when I talk, and to me it's like, yeah, you could get that cheaper, but look at your vagina and let me know when you want to come in for that touch up. That's
Right.
what I would say to them. But at the same time, my social media is what brings people towards me because it's like my true authentic self. Like you're going to see me messing around with Miguel. You're going to see me with my niece and nephews. You're going to see me like stressing out with my
Yeah.
Jersey location. And I think that's what keeps people coming to you is because it gets that personality and now it becomes like two friends, right? Like your clients are going to keep coming back. So it's like, oh, what's that tea? Like I saw like, oh, your boyfriend or this, like I had it, like whatever
That's
happened.
interesting. Yeah, because when I first started, that's a really good point that you say that. I was actually talking to somebody about this the other day who wanted to do a business and create an account. They didn't know if they should keep their personal page personal and combine their business page with their personal page because people already have a feeling for them as a person.
Yeah.
And so I was like, no, for me, I was like, I want to keep my business and my personal separate. Thinking about it now, that's something that I definitely would have not done. I would have combined everything and have kept everything on one platform
Yeah.
and have just grown from there. So yeah, that's
Yeah. It's
genius.
just showing like
That's
your true
great.
authentic self, which I think a lot of clients would want to see. We have talked about this in the past. We are sisters. We did not, so for a backstory, we did not grow up together. We met each other when we were both adults, young adults, been through some hardship, but we overcame it. And I think me moving to Florida like strengthened our relationship and me taking you to Tennessee to kind of see like what I do, like to see like, okay, this is my big sister. Let me see what she does because I talk so much and people are like, oh, Erica, Erica, Erica. You're like, it's my sister. But to see me in a different aspect, I think that changed. You wanted to become a waxer, you became a waxer. Have you ever wanted to collab together and like brand us together or no?
I think that would be fire. I think that would be
Really?
so amazing. Absolutely, dude. Because listen, I know we're so different, but I feel
Yeah.
like that's our superpower, right? Like I'm goofy, I'm out there, and you're just very like you got the marketing, you got
Yeah.
the the business side of things, and I'm kind of just more like, let's get it going. Come on, let me grab you. Let me, I'm like
You're the yin to
the
my
getter.
yang.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay.
But I think if we would collab together, dude, I think it would be so cool to maybe do um, like obviously videos, like social media. It would be easier if we lived closer together. But how amazing would it be to open like franchises of like a sister waxing
Yeah.
company,
Well, that's
like a
crazy.
European wax,
That's crazy you just said
but
that.
bigger.
I'm not going to mention the person's name. A person called me the other day. I had some issues with her in the past over like my peach bar name during COVID. Our names
Oh,
are our names are very similar, but they're not similar. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and she called me, and I didn't know who it was. The girls were like, "Hey, this person named such and such called you, blah blah." So I was on the phone with Jessie, and I'm talking to her, and I'm like, "Yo, this girl named Jessica called me. She wants to like give me a proposition. I gotta call her back." Jessie was like, "What's the number?" And I'm like, "Okay." So I gave her the number. She was like, "Bitch, that's such and such." And I was like, "Damn, like, do I call this person?" Anywho,
The
I
same person that's in your area, right? With
yes,
the same name?
yes,
Okay. Or similar name?
yes. So she
Okay.
called me, and she wants to. I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm just going to say it on the podcast. So she reached out to me. She was like, her first question to me was, "What do you want to do? Like, what are you trying to do in the wax game?" And I said, "Everyone knows me. I don't want any more. Like, I don't want more peach bars. I don't want more of this. I kind
Mm.
of like, I'm up to here with my peach bar. Um, I was like, I just want to be educational. Like, I just want to educate as many girls. I give my knowledge away for free." She's like, "Well, I want to be the next European Wax Center." So now this is playing what you said. So I was like, "Okay."
Mm.
And she's like, "I can't do it without you." So she wants me,
Fascinating.
yeah, but here's the kicker. She wants me to drop my name, pick up her name for like a certain percentage of her company.
I don't know. It depends. How much are we talking?
Not a lot.
You
Like,
want to you want to get out of the business, right? Like this is where you teeter totter now.
I don't want to get out of the business. I generally like I love my location. It's just there's just so much drama. Like not drama. They're just girls who really just aren't like adults yet, I
I
think.
can't see. Hold on. Wait. To be clear, when I say like leave your location, I mean like the Tampa. Like I see you dropping your Tampa
Oh yeah, yeah,
location.
yeah, yeah.
I don't. I
No,
don't
no,
ever see you dropping
she wants
Jersey
me to drop.
at both.
I would have to drop my name. Like I could keep my Jersey location.
That's crazy.
I would change my name and give that person a certain percentage.
Change it to wax that hair, and we'll start. We'll start.
So that's funny that you say that being franchised because like it's funny because like Miguel said it too. Like I'm such a like I'm so stern and like on a path that like I feel like anyone I bring on to me, it's like a bonus to be on that same path. It's just
Absolutely.
letting go the reins to be able to do a franchise or work with other people because I don't think I let go. You know, you get what I mean? Like like I always hold the reins and I don't let go.
Yeah.
Even when Jesse was like manager, and I trust Jesse like with anything.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yeah,
I think in any business you have to maintain control. And I think like any franchise, the business has to be ran a certain way in order for it to qualify as a real franchise of the original business.
yeah,
So I think in that perspective, I think you that's something you need to do, right? Like you I don't ever foresee you ever relinquishing any control on anything or anybody.
definitely can't tell me to do that. Mm-mm.
But I think it's something to think about. That's fascinating.
Yeah, I actually have a meeting with her on Friday.
Oh my goodness, that's a big decision. I think money talks too, and I think it really just depends on where you're at mentally, where you're at spiritually, where you're at emotionally, what
Yeah,
you and your husband have going on. There's so many factors for you to consider, right?
that's true. I don't know. It was
But I
just,
think that's amazing.
I don't know.